The loneliness of being seen. What portraits reveal about human connection? Every person wants to be seen, not merely looked at, not noticed for a moment, but truly seen, understood, recognized, accepted. It is one of the deepest human desires and one of the rarest experiences, because being seen is not the same as being visible. Millions of people are visible every day. They post photographs, share opinions, tell stories, and reveal pieces of their lives, yet many still feel invisible. Why? Because visibility is about attention, while being seen is about understanding. The difference is enormous. A camera can record a face, but it cannot automatically understand a person. A portrait can capture appearance, but appearance alone is not identity. Identity lives beneath the surface, inside memories, experiences, dreams, fears, and emotions. This creates a challenge for every photographer. How do you photograph something that cannot be seen? How do you capture a feeling, a personality, a truth that exists beyond the physical form? The answer may not be found in technique, it may be found in presence. Great portraits often emerge when the photographer stops trying to control everything, when trust replaces performance, when observation replaces direction, and when a genuine connection begins to form. In those moments, something changes. The subject is no longer posing, they are simply existing, and the camera becomes less like a machine and more like a witness. These moments are difficult to create because most people spend their lives protecting themselves. We hide our fears, our insecurities, our disappointments, and even our hopes. We present versions of ourselves designed for acceptance, versions that feel safer, versions that seem easier to understand. Yet the photographs that move us most often reveal something deeper, not perfection, but humanity, not confidence, but honesty, not performance, but presence. Perhaps this is why powerful portraits can feel emotional even when nothing dramatic is happening. A simple expression, a quiet gaze, a moment of stillness can communicate more than words, because the viewer recognizes something familiar, a shared human experience, a reminder that everyone carries invisible struggles, invisible questions, and invisible dreams. The portrait becomes more than an image, it becomes evidence, evidence that another person exists beyond our assumptions, beyond labels, beyond first impressions. And perhaps that is what it means to truly see someone, not to reduce them to a category, but to acknowledge their complexity, their uniqueness, their humanity. In a world filled with endless images, this may be one of the most valuable acts we can offer another person, to see them without judgment, without expectation, without demand. Because sometimes the greatest gift is not admiration or attention or praise. Sometimes the greatest gift is simply allowing another human being to feel understood. And perhaps that is the hidden purpose of portrait photography, not to capture how someone looks, but to remind us that every face contains an entire world waiting to be seen.